Alright, cool. We are doing this. Hello YouTube, hello Facebook, hello the world. My name is Morgan Gavin, and I've got some stuff I want to get off my chest while I'm walking out in the great white wilderness, also known as the also known as the great outdoors, which people on Discord can't seem to handle because no one likes going outside on the internet. No one. That's why it's called the internet, because it's inside. But on a more serious note, I'm starting to get a little bit more serious in the studying the ASVAB. So, and since I'm joining the Air Force, my upload schedule is going to get a little bit more fucked than usual. But I'll try to upload as much as I can. And yeah, that's going to annoy the crap out of some people because, oh my god, you're flooding my soapbox. God. Well, there's this little thing called a notification option in which you can turn the notifications off for when I upload, so that way you won't have to go through that. So, you know what? Your choice. Most people are either too lazy to figure that shit out on their own, or they just want to feel like they can control the YouTuber's upload schedule whenever they damn well feel like it. So, fuck that bullshit. A few notes. In the past week or so on the Colossal server, I finally kind of hit my limit for the amount of bullshit and decided to leave. YouTube brought me back in. He's like, dude, just come on back in. And you know, that's sweet. I love YouTube, I really do. You guys are awesome up there, the sheriffs and Haftilo and Spunkshire. They're at the rank they are for a reason, because they are who they are. And I don't care what they have to say, which is why I load their user volume, so I won't have to deal with them anymore. Plus, they're banned from my server. And, yeah. It's just one of those weird things. Hold on, the ticket. Another thing is that since I'm going into the military, I'm not going to have as much time to be on the server. So I think like a week or two before I head off to base in Corps, after I ace the fuck out of my ASVAB or the practice test, I'm going to be leaving the Colossal server. And in regards to Podcast Central, both the YouTube channel and my own Discord server, I'm going to be giving co-ownership of that over to Milkins and my lady love Ashley, so that way that they can keep it going. As well as a few other people that I mentioned in Twitlonger. As for my own server, I can just keep that under my own ownership and everything. There's like a lot that I want to talk about. And gray skies, you know, perfect. Reason for this is because I don't want to be distracted by unnecessary stuff. I mean, to people who practically live their lives on Discord, you know, because it's a great place to meet people. It's awesome. But for me, I've got too much IRL stuff, and I remember what it was like being a teenager and thinking that, oh shit, this community's awesome. Well, it is to a point. And you kind of reach that when you're older a hell of a lot quickly. Which is partly why I think that Colossal transferred ownership over to the Red Opinion, because he was like, you know what, fuck this, I got better shit to do with my life. And you gotta admire that about him. And now he's got his own server that is inviting people that he knows well. So, or at least relevant to him, because, whatever. Relevancy doesn't bother me anymore. I had my fun. But I'll continue to upload and everything else. So, yeah. For those of you that were like praying for everything to fall apart, there you go. Public announcement straight from the horse's mouth. That shit. That, when I go into the military, I'm going to be leaving the Colossal server. That way I'm not bugging anyone anymore. I'm transferring ownership over to the Podcast Central YouTube channel over to someone so they can just fucking abandon it. I don't know, just fuck. Random thoughts. Everything. A lot of stuff, really. A lot of goddamn stuff. Yeah. I know, there are going to be people that have been rooting for this since day one because I fucking hate Morgan. He's so creepy. What the fuck is up with his content? He doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing. Why is he on it? Ew, he's so old. He's annoying. He sounds like a 60-year-old man. What the fuck? That bullshit doesn't bother me anymore. It's just people talking. Their negativity doesn't bother me. Because I'm moving on to something more important than bitching about what people upload. More important than, you know, fucking A. Then why won't he retweet my tweets? Why won't he do this? Why won't he do that? Maybe because he's kind of fucking sick and tired of dealing with your stupid asses. Ever think about that? Huh? You ever think that maybe Colossal has better shit to do with his time? Therefore, I do. Yeah, everyone is famous in their own way. Everyone is good at what they're good at. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Everyone has their securities and insecurities. So, all I've really asked is that people be nice. That's all. That's the only thing. And for the longest time, I've had to deal with a group of kids attempting to call themselves trolls by the name of the Hot Dogs group for a very long time. And some of them are really, really sweet and really kind and caring and all that. And some of them, for reasons that are beyond my comprehension, choose to just remain spiteful, angry, depressed, misplacing whatever stress they're going through onto me for whatever the fuck reason. Or maybe that's just their general personality, both online and off. But for whatever the reason, my experience with them has been 80% negative. And 20% positive. That 20% positivity is what I'm focusing on. Do I have my gripes? Yeah. Do I have my complaints? Of course. Do I want to bitch and whine and tear into people sometimes? Of course. But the fact of the matter is that as long as there's some semblance of positivity out there, that's all I really care about. I'm all about the positive, not about the negative. Although I've had to result to going to the negative to get back to being positive. However the fuck that works out. The point being, I'm going into the military. And I'm not going to be in the server for a very, very, very long time. And I'll have a whole new subset of stresses to worry about. And I'll have a bunch of other things to deal with. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue to be me. What you know me for. And yeah, apparently I'm an easy target to pick on. And yeah, you can say whatever you want, because freedom of speech or entitlement or privilege or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or just being a plain little asshole. The point is, I'm going away for a very, very long time. And it scares me. It scares me that I won't come back the same person I was when I left. It scares me that I'm doing something that's pretty much a massive change to my life. It scares me that the projects that I set out to do might not ever be accomplished for one reason or another. It scares me that for the longest time, the only people... But what doesn't scare me is the fact that I'm in a relationship with a woman I truly and dearly love. And it's with her encouragement and strength and warmth and kindness that I'm able to get through this. That I'm able to get through anything. So, Ashley, darling, I love you. Yeah, I'm gonna end it on that. Ashley, I love you. Boop.